You've seen it 1,000 times. The rotting skin, the mindless growl, and the inevitable headshot that clears the room. In 2026, the zombie is the ultimate cinematic meat, a faceless, mindless engine of chaos and your cousin's terrible Halloween costume. Honestly, it's kind of fun, isn't it? We love the idea of a zombie apocalypse because it's simple. There's a bad guy, there's a gun, and there's no moral gray area. You just zap the monster. What if I told you? The original zombie was never a monster, not a flesh-eating creature, not an apocalypse, not the Walking Dead. What would you say if I told you we've taken one of the most tragic, somber figures in history and lobotomized it for our own entertainment? Forget the laboratories, forget the space viruses. The zombie was born in the heavy, humid air of 17th century Saint-Domingue, modern-day Haiti. On the sugar plantations, life was an industrial machine that consumed human beings. The work was so brutal, the only escape was death. But here's the kicker. The enslaved people of the era held a terrifying belief. If you died while a master still held power over you, you weren't free. A bokor, a sorcerer, could snatch your soul before it left for the ancestral afterlife. They'd reanimate your body, not to eat brains, but to work, forever. It wasn't a monster movie, it was a tragedy. I know what you're thinking. This must be a joke or April Fool, but there are real-world medical cases that back this up. Meet Clairvius Narcissus. In 1962, he was declared clinically dead by doctors. Buried, done. 18 years later, he walked back into his home village. He wasn't a monster, he was a survivor. According to anthropologist Wade Davis, the Bokors used a mix of pufferfish neurotoxin to induce a death-like state, and datura to keep the victim in a drug-induced delirious stupor for years. In Haitian stories, the zombie often ends up working, usually agricultural labor, working the land, cutting cane, performing repetitive labor under orders. A body alive, but emptied of resistance. And that image carries enormous historical weight in Haiti, because it mirrors the past slavery system itself. Human beings reduced into tools for endless labor. When the United States occupied Haiti in 1915, they turned the sacred, tragic story of the zombie into a primitive, scary cult in the American press. They took the symbol of the victim and rebranded it as the monster. They sold the voodoo zombie to white audiences for profit. The first Black republic in history, the nation that defeated slavery and broke one of the most powerful colonial systems on earth, became a country of people without will. The real history of the zombie teaches us something disturbing. The monster isn't the one walking around with gray skin. The monster is the one holding the vial. The monster is the one who sees a human being and thinks, "I can use this." Next time you see a zombie flick, remember the real story. The true horror was never about monsters eating people. It was the idea of losing your will, your identity, your humanity, while your body kept walking. Because the scariest thing in the world isn't the dead coming back to life. It's the living treating each other like they were never alive in the first place. Stay curious. If you enjoy these videos, please leave us a like and subscribe to the channel for more and better content like these.